See you soon, lights. See you soon, camera. See you soon, action.
You could build an artificial city outside the lagoon where the Lido is. The city could be 6 times 4 kilometers in size and have the same basic shape as Venice. There would of course be the freedom to build skyscrapers. That would be part of the new Venice.
Capitalism was a natural phenomenon which brought Europe to a dream state, and in itself an activation of mythical powers.
All pictures of products and packaging are for illustrative purposes only and may differ from the real product.
All pictures of products and packaging are for illustrative purposes only and are already the real product.
The only social system which fully recognizes individual rights is capitalism, specifically full, pure, uncontrolled, unregulated, laissez-faire capitalism. Rather, it is the only moral social system. Government is both legitimate and critically important in order to protect individual rights.
Oh my brother, oh my friend, turn down the music as this is something which is haram.
Unter den Schatten der Scharia. Unter den Schatten der Scharia.
The modern reveals itself as a ruin.
Walter Benjamin.
Mirrors in the arcade. The illusion of space and an image of oneself.
Imagine a world where labor, consumption, marketing, leisure, and protest have all been hybridized, automated, outsourced, and offshore.
Can you hear me?
Into something both ubiquitous and unrecognizable.
Can you hear me?
We still need a mass market to consume products and inspire entrepreneurs. But we don't expect much else.
Hello.
90% of the late 20th century jobs have existed for 50 years.
I start
and
now.
Humanity itself has
Good.
become non-essential.
Thank you.
For the continued maintenance and growth of the global economy.
Okay.
Ich schreibe mein Herz in den Staub der Straße. Vom Ural bis zur Sierra Nevada. Von Yokohama zu Kilimanjaro. Eine Harfe.
I draw my heart in a dusty street. From the Urals to the Sierra Nevada. From Yokohama to Mount Kilimanjaro. A harp made of telegraph wires. I say Gobi and I say Sahara. I say Arctic Sea and I say Hawaii. Cataracts of desires that never fall silent. Sulphurous blossoms of dried cacti. Turbine and dynamo. Motor of thighs, I lay the hand in the traces of my steps. The earth, too small for a wandering heart. The sky, too high for a pondering mind.
living today in a nonsense. We are living today in nonsense, in simulation in its disillusioned form. This is the trap. This is nowhere and it's forever. There is no time here, not anymore. Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. We are living today in nonsense and simulation in its disillusioned form. This is the trap. This is nowhere and it's forever. There is no time here, not anymore. Start from the beginning.
Then came the day when the sky turned brown, and this dust of the road was brown. They look straight into our eyes.
They look straight into our ears.
they about a collective society of the future in which they lost the word I. They were all calling each other we, and it was worked out as much more of a story. There were many characters. One of the things I remember about it is that the characters couldn't stand the society. Once in a while someone would scream and go insane in the middle of one of their collective meetings. The only touch of this left is the people who scream at night. Our name is Equality 72521, as it is written on the iron bracelet which all men wear on their left wrists, with their names upon it. We are 21 years old. We strive to be like all our brother men, for all men must be alike. Over the portals of the palace of the World Council, there are words cut in the marble, which we repeat to ourselves whenever we are tempted. We are one in all and all in one. There are no men but only the great we. One, indivisible and forever. We repeat this to ourselves, but it helps us not.
War as a succession of special effects. The war became film well before it was shot. War replaced by technological testing. War becomes film, film becomes war.
This is a testing ground of simulation. This experimental site was to be found in the desert.
Even theory becomes once again what it is, a fiction.
Snapshots aren't enough. We need the whole film of the trip in real time, including the unbearable heat and the music.
Landscapes as photography, women as a sexual scenario, thoughts as writing, terrorism as fashion, and the media events as television.
Plastic surgery, landscape surgery, genetic engineering, the genetic look.
The omnipresent cult of the body.
Once you are liberated, you are forced to ask who you are.
The passion for images.
As if the revolution had taken place here, the actual event might really occur, and the short circuit, the simulacrum.
Cities, relationships, events, media.
You cross the desert as if in a western.
Et t'asseoir.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, ça va bien?
Oui, ça va.
Excellent.
No man's land, which never moves, which never changes, which never grows older, which remains forever icy and silent. It was cold and it rained. I felt like nectar.
I want to be able to make love with the lights on.
Make it pretty, make it smaller. I want nothing hanging.
Become a prop in some guy's life.
I started seeing this sexual objectification through the media, through mass media. It was just this mirroring effect, and it was like I used social media to create a personality that you thought you knew and liked, and that it was somehow relatable, but it wasn't. It's edited, and everything I was doing was to create an edited version of myself. Any other time, I would have taken bikini photos there or a photo there and uploaded it and been like, perfect day.
Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, India, Italy, Ireland, Japan, Jordan, Korea, Latvia, Lebanon, Libya, Malta, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Pakistan, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Russia, Singapore, Slovakia, Spain, Sudan, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Slovenia, the Republic of South Africa, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand, Turkey, Ukraine, the United Arab Emirates, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America.
Equality of all mankind was their watchword. Perfect equality in all things. Equality in possessions and equality in positions and influence. And equality in duties, resulting in happiness and contentment.
The world belonged to all alike and must be equally divided. Each man's labor was the property, not of himself, but of the state which fed and clothed him, and must be applied not to his own aggrandizement, but to the enrichment of the race.
When all men were equal, the world would be heaven, freed from the degrading despotism of God.
We raised our glasses and drank to equality, sacred equality. And then we ordered the waiter to bring us green chartreuse and more cigars.
I noticed that we passed no houses as we went along, only block after block of huge, barrack-like buildings, all of the same size and shape.
Explosion, explosives, shahid, RPG, AK-47, PKS, PKN, PKMS, destroy, machine gun, destruction, Marines, resistance, Army, troops, soldiers, Islam, Jihad, war, grenade, machine gun, resistance, Bosnia, Jihad, Afghanistan, soldier, Czechia, Iraq, Ansar, Al-Sunna, Mosul, Iraq, music, casual, Fallujah, rocket, Hummer, explosion, hammer, explosives, Muyat, Shahid, Islam, resist, crusade, America, us, sniper, sniping.
Last year I bought this sand, and then a couple of days ago I remembered I bought it because I literally forgot for like ever, but then I randomly remembered and now I can use it. This sand is actually a million times better than real sand because, as you can see by what it says, it won't make a mess. Really, it won't. Sticks to itself. but not to you. And you guys might think this is some giant scam, but it's not. It's like Brookstone non-toxic sand. Pack it, pull it, shape it, love it. It's almost like that Bop It game, only with sand. Only better, I guess. This is 98% sand and 2% polymer, and 100% fun. You'll never put it down. It never dries out. And guess what? Not only do I have sand, but I even have a sandbox ready, and I have a pail and a shovel, because that's what you bring to the beach. Something that a lot of people like to do at the beach is have a towel. This is my beach towel here, my Hello Kitty beach towel. I think it's time to set this up and like get this beach party going. Oh my gosh, how do people do this? I did it, guys! I managed to blow up the beach ball. Play like volleyball with it, or catch, or just whatever you want to do. So, okay.
So, I took these images between the ages of 15 and 16. During that time, I had a very conditional view of self-worth. I was happy when I looked like the girls that I admired when I was younger.
At 18, I was miserable as well, even when I had it all. I've met people that are far more successful online than I am, and they're just as miserable and lonely and scared and lost. We all are. There's nothing different between you and I other than I made it, and now I'm at this point where criticism, comparison, praise, hate, I have all these opinions on myself, and I don't even know who I am. I don't know what I stand for, but this is something I feel like for once in my life, I feel like it's real. I'm getting really emotional because I feel like at 12, I thought I was nothing. And then here at nearly 19 with all of these followers, I don't even know what is real and what is not, because I've let myself be defined by something that is so not real.
If you go to Venice, you absolutely have to take a gondola ride. If you go to the Venetian, you absolutely have to take a gondola ride. This is the recreation of the Grand Canal in Venice. And what's great about this is the whole concept. It's not an empty set. It's real. There are shops and restaurants and people walking over the bridges. The sky's fake, but still pretty cool.
It's not only daily life which has become cinematographic and televisual, but war as well.
Today's motivation. Myself. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday, always. Just enjoying this morning sunlight before I have to start my crazy day. There's just not enough hours in a day for me. Some of you ask me questions out here. I check all my DMSs as much as possible. Sending me dick pictures is not one of my favorites. It's like a cat bringing you a dead mouse as a gift. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that away. Have a good day, loves. Stay warm, it's chilly out there. I'm gonna tell you what a demon once told me. It's okay to want your own happiness. It's okay to care about yourself the most. It's okay to do what's healthy for you. When someone hits you, it's okay to hit back and then ask them what the hell they expected. It's okay. You're not obligated to sit there and smile and swallow every bit of shit everyone heaps on you. You are more than furniture. You're more than window dressing. You're not their shiny toy. You're human. You have the right to say, that was shitty of you. You have the right to say, let me feed that back to you. Tell me, how does it taste? You have a right to protest your own mistreatment and set boundaries for respectful interactions. The rest of the world doesn't realize you have this right, and they will act offended and appalled when you exercise it, but it's yours.
And I also have really, really bad dreams sometimes. Like literally, like in like half of my dreams, I die. And lately, I keep dreaming of being in like these really bad terrorist attacks, and it's really scary, and I don't know why. I guess I just have a really messed up brain. I don't know. So those are a couple of things that like have happened to me kind of recently-ish, or like just kind of in general, I guess, that I think could be considered some pretty bad luck.
And now, believe it or not, one drop and you look even better.
Really?
Yes. Because it
Yay.
just brings everything up. You know, a lot of people move south as they get older, but I say you don't want your face going south. You can move south, but you don't want your face going with you. So you got to keep it going north.
This is great.
Relax.
Thank you.
And that's where the new face comes in.
This movement is something so much more bigger than myself. That is fucking real life. And I didn't do it for majority of my life because I was just living in a screen, wishing that people would value me, that people would hear me, that people would just know me. And that's all that I thought I should do, and it's not real. Volunteer, help out somewhere, go to an animal shelter, go to a cafe and just sit and meet people, go on a bus. There are people around you. You can go outside and meet people and feel connected. You don't need to prove your value on social media to feel valued. You don't need to do it. I did it. I spent 3 fucking years doing it every day. And all I could think about was money and numbers and how good I was looking, how toned I was looking. I was obsessed with how I looked like. And my skin was worse. It just reacted because I didn't feel good. We all want to feel valued.
No expectations, no disappointments.
316 retweets, 209 favorites. Reply.
Respect people that tell the truth, no matter how hard it is.
213 retweets, 128 favorites. Reply.
Being so close with someone, you insult each other all the time and never get offended.
257 retweets, 171 favorites. Reply.
Church or no church, I still love God, regardless.
211 retweets, 111 favorites. Reply.
Loyal females don't get enough credit.
316 retweets, 209 favorites. Reply.
I still want you, but I'm done chasing you.
213 retweets, 128 favorites. Reply.
It was cold and it rained, so I felt like an actor.
A person may love.
According to the narcissistic type.
What he is himself. What he once was. What he would like to be.
Someone who once was part of himself.
Sigmund Freud.
A love story in the city of dreams.
Love marks, meaningful branding.
The Shopper or the Happiness Machine.
Edward Bernays, 1928.
I am a terminal of an information system. I produce myself.
I think.
Companies produce sounds and pictures.
I see pictures produced by machines.
I see pictures not produced by machines.
I see.
I hear recorded sound.
I hear non-recorded sound.
I hear.
I communicate remotely.
I speak.
I am produced.
I breathe.
I use a credit card.
My biological double.
I am a man.
I am a woman.
I am a woman and a man.
I am neither a woman nor a man.
I am a robot. I am an animal.
I am a little pillow.
My psychological double.
Avatar. I dress myself as a man.
I dress myself as a woman.
My banking double.
I am a product of you.
I feel different from you.
I am the same that you are.
I is a linguistic fiction.
Bring your feet together. Stand tall with the shoulders back, and then inhale, reach the arms high above your head. Stretch up and back. And then exhale, fold and grab the backs of your legs and pull the forehead toward your shins. Inhale, stretch forward, lengthen your spine and straighten your legs. Place the hands down and step back to plank. Hold here. Go to your back and then swing your legs over your head as we prepare for shoulder stand. Place your hands on your lower back and lift your body up straight. Rock your shoulder blades together and support yourself up with your feet over your hips and your hips over your shoulders as much as possible. And then start to slow down your breath, breathing deeply into the stomach, allowing it to expand like a balloon, and noticing that the breath is getting long and deep, hearing this sound in your throat, allowing your body and your mind to relax. And just do your best to be still here for the next minute. Place the palms down, lift up, rapid breathing through the nose. Exhale, 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 exhale. Lower down, extend the legs. Now take this opportunity for complete relaxation.
It's really gross and it's really fun to look at and everything. They get a little expensive, especially when you use them regularly. So I wanted to show you guys how to make your own pore strips from home. And it's really easy. You only need 2 ingredients. The first ingredient I use is unflavored Jell-O. And this is the brand that I get. And the second ingredient I use is milk. I personally don't drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I bought this little carton instead. But if you have milk in the fridge, just go ahead and use it. I don't think it really matters what grade of milk it is, if it's 2% reduced fat. Just use like regular milk, as long as it's milk, you know, that's all that matters. And of course, a little container that you can microwave in. And last but not least, just a foundation brush that you really don't use. So just use a cheap brush, something that you're not gonna miss. Okay, so you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of milk and pour it in your glass. And 1 tablespoon of the unflavored Jell-O. There you go. Pour it. And just stir it up. You want it to be nice and chunky. If it looks like this, you got it. See? Now you're just gonna pop it in the microwave for 10 seconds. It should look something like this, kind of gooey. See?
Our real world of images will soon cease to exist, and our consumption of images will be virtual.